Hello, everybody. Man, I need a haircut again. Look at that. Might as well mess it up as much as possible before my video, right? So, guys, today I was going to talk about what I like about INFPs, okay? Um, so let's just get right into this. INFPs, I will start with saying that they can be surprisingly intelligent. In fact, there are some people who think they're the most intelligent type. But they I would say, are the only ones who combine it with such humility. So they're intelligent yet humble about it, unlike some people, right? So, some people are just kind of dickheads about it, right? So, anyway, I'm working on it. Um, yeah, they can be very knowledgeable. They have very good insights. I find INFPs can be really good for me for bouncing ideas off of because sometimes I just want to kind of think out loud, especially when I'm working on a problem. I kind of like to just, uh, you know, think out loud, and it's nice to have almost like a sounding board. INFPs make really good sounding boards. Like you can bounce ideas off of them, and they'll come up with like sometimes better ideas, and they're like, oh yeah, what about this, and then what about that. I find they have very good ideas, and they're very creative. I would say out of all the people I've known, them and ISFPs probably the most creative people I've known. Uh, Not so much with art necessarily, but they can be good artists. But I find they can be very creative and come up with really creative insights too. Like I was saying before about like solving problems and things like that. Uh, they just have really good ideas. And one thing I've noticed about INFPs as well is they can be like very doting and dedicated parents. Uh, like devoted would probably be the best word to describe them as parents. Uh, Children of INFPs are very lucky, I would say, in a lot of ways. So yeah, they're also very open-minded, which is it's nice to have sometimes an open-minded person because so many people out there are closed off to man. My hair really looks screwy, doesn't it? So many people out there are just kind of shut down to your ideas, your perspectives, and especially as an NP, people just kind of a lot of people just see you as a nutcase anyway. If you want to talk about hey, there's no anyway, I'm not going to get into that, but some people are very resistant to ideas that they're not really mainstream, like conspiracy theories for example. So many conspiracy theories turn out to be true, and once they become mainstream, I'm always turn to the people I was telling 10 years ago, like, oh, I told you about this 10 years ago. They're like, oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. And they're just like either acting like they forgot or they did forget. I don't know. But INFPs are much more open minded from what I've seen. They're open to any ideas, just like all NPs are. Uh, they like to entertain ideas, even if it's really far fetched. INFPs will entertain ideas with me and not make me feel like a weirdo about it, like a lot of people do. I love that about INFPs. They can be very quirky. They get into these moods sometimes where they just want to kind of like dance around the house and just quirky, giddy moods, and usually kind of mess with you or tease you during those times. And they can be really funny, hilarious. INFPs are often hilarious, uh, in my opinion. Um, so yeah, and they're just like naturally funny too. They're not the types that will tell like a structured joke. They just are kind of naturally funny because it's kind of who they are. Just quirky and funny. They will defend you to the death. That's one of the reasons why children of INFPs are very lucky. Same with INFJs, by the way. I said that in my INFJ video about my dad, but INFPs as well. They will defend you. It is not a good idea to mess with friend or a loved one of an INFP, just try it sometime. It's a very bad idea. So they can come off to some people as timid, but you'll quickly find out they are not if you do that. So timid and easygoing and all that. But yeah, guys, these are just a couple things I really like about INFPs. One of my favorite types. And yeah, you INFPs out there, keep being you. Don't change. You're awesome. Thanks for watching, guys.